secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down, see me winning, you ain't like me then.
Alright, I am back again with the passing styles, okay? So I was able to find basically universally, well not find, I can't even take credit for that. 2K Toots found it, okay? Or he was speaking about something else, but I saw the data that showed me what I was like, yo, like this is actually might be the universally accepted best passing style to have, because most people are not gonna be able to get Tyrese Halliburton, and Tyrese Halliburton is the best passing style on this game. So if you go over the animations, and let's go over the playmaking moves and then go to passing styles. As you can see right now, I think I only have an 88, so I'm not gonna be able to get Tyrese Halliburton. We're gonna go up here. Tyrese Halliburton, you need a 91, and I'm currently at a what am I at right now? I have an 88, so I need to get 3 cap breakers here to do that. But I've used so much to have my build be able to shoot, and then I got my finishing over here, so I got that, and then I got a 93. I got to get to a 96 over here. I basically been bouncing around my cap breakers. Low key, I might need to do this over again. But and just be happy with 92, and you know, I don't know. And then I'm working over here, finishing all that. So I got a lot going on right now. But at the end of the day, Tyrese Halliburton is the best passing style. And what he ended up doing was he showed some data. Now this wasn't on his video. This is actually on his shorts. So again, I'm giving 2K a lot of airtime here this week, but it's deserving, okay? I really wish he was bigger than what he was. And so hopefully he appreciates this. 2K Toots did the short standstill passes test. And look at that. Tyrese Halliburton is at the top. And then you see Jason Williams, which he highlighted. And I was like, okay, cool. So Tyrese Halliburton, De'Aaron Fox, Jason Williams. So I'm just going down, and you know, that's what I do. Like I go down, I say, oh, LeBron James. So basically what I was looking at is going through the animations. That's what I'm doing. Go over the animation store, going to passing styles again. And I'm just going through like, all right, cool. Jason Williams, like what does it cost for him? I'm like, okay. So I'm like, where's he at? Where's he at? All right, boom. So I was like, you need a 90 for Jason Williams. All right, you know, De'Aaron Fox. Okay, where's De'Aaron Fox at? I'm like, yo, hold up. De'Aaron Fox, wait a minute. Shh. Damn, you only need a 77? I'm like, wow, that's wow. Darius Garland, right? So I'm going Darius Garland. I'm like, 92. Okay, that's crazy. So you need 90 for that. You need a 92 for Darius Garland. I was like, where's Luka Doncic? Luka Doncic, dang, 88 is crazy high. But Luka's up there, right? So you can see this is what I was doing, the process elimination. But it's, you know, a short standstill. And I was like, well, short standstills are okay. But, you know, most of us, especially for a center that's doing outlet passes, we'll be doing more like longer passing, right? So what he ended up, again, which is funny, is like right when I was asking that, he ended up doing another clip, and that clip showed, once again, Tyrese Halliburton at the top, and you see another familiar face called Mike Conley, and then, of course, you see Chris Paul, right? And then I was like, Chris Paul, so I went down, I was looking for Chris Paul, and I went down here to Chris Paul, and again, I was like 90. So I'm not going to lie, this year, 2K did pretty good with the top ones of having a higher pass rate, but then I saw De'Aaron Fox again. I'm like, damn, De'Aaron Fox. I was like, yo, he popping up again. Like, that's wild. And then you see none, right? You see what I'm saying? You see none. That's for a medium pass, right? So then I'm like, all right, cool. So once again, De'Aaron Fox, go back to De'Aaron Fox again. I'm sitting there scratching my head. I'm like, all right, cool, 77. I was like, all right, so that's not bad. I see LeBron James. Now keep in mind, this whole time I'm using Jimmy Butler. I did a whole video on Jimmy Butler passing style, and now the data shows that Jimmy is not even up here, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. So I immediately knew off these two alone that I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not dealing with that. I saw LeBron James. I saw people talk about Cade Cunningham. Guess what? Cade Cunningham ain't in here either, guys. Cade Cunningham is not in here either. And you're talking about short standstill and then medium moving. This is like 3v3, right? We're on the threes court, right? If you're on the threes court, you need to be looking elsewhere. But then, you know, the one that I really needed, which was the semi-fast break passing test. And you see again, Tyrese Halliburton up there again. So again, like I said, guys, it's not even up for the debate anymore. Tyrese Halliburton is the best passing style on this game. But then you see De'Aaron Fox once again, 2.533. So I said, oh, hell nah. So then what I did was, I was like, all right, man, bunk that. So what I did was, you know, this is how I always rock out. I went over to my animations. You see, I still have Jimmy Butler. I went over to De'Aaron Fox. Now that's crazy. If De'Aaron Fox as a 77 is this good, then man, everybody and they mama should be having De'Aaron Fox as their passing style. So again, I'm going to invite an AI player. Let's just get like some random, actually it doesn't even matter. All right, boom. All right, he's here now. And then we're gonna do the same exact things I did last time, right? Get the ball, and then I'm just gonna pass it. And again, I'm like, yo, that's not a bad pass, all right? So then I back up again, you know, acting like I got the rebound. And then again, like I'm acting like I got the rebound, and I pass, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay. So De'Aaron Fox passing style looks really good. So then I was like, all right, well, cool. Let me just try, like I got the ball, I run over here, you know, and then pass it. Look at that, nasty chest pass, perfect chest pass. Then I hold X, right? Boom, look at that, nasty. All right, so now again, the game messes up, so I gotta back out real quick. So again, if you know, this is how I test to try to be able to get my the passing styles and seeing which is the best passing style. So I'm loving the passing styles that I'm seeing, okay? So once again, I have the ball right here. Now, again, and I'm talking about this from an outlet pass aspect. As you can see, really good chest passes the whole time, nothing crazy, like none of that lollipop stuff. But then for my guards, right? Let's say you're at the top and then they're sitting in the corner, you're sticking up, boom, 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 boom. And then look at this pass, boom, look at the, what? Did you see that? So then it's like, damn, like if Tyrese Halliburton's a 92 and you only need a 77 to be able to get these type of passing animations is wild to me. It is absolutely wild. This is you ice someone at the top and you dot in the corner, right? Ice someone at the top, dot in the corner. Now, let's talk about if you're running to the right and then trying to go across your body, right? So you run across, look at that. He stops and still does a chest pass. He's not even trying to do none of that BS lollipop, one hand hook shot across the court. Do you understand how game breaking this is? To only need a 77 to get this type of juice. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what else to say. Going down to the basket, oh snap, pass it, boom, chest pass again. I'm running to the basket, chest pass, right? Barry's is a zip chest pass. Look at that. You saw how Embiid threw the pass. He did that little BS. I don't know what that was. He was on his back foot. All right. So again, R1, L1, boom. That's the little pass for R1, L1 right there for the pass. All right, boom. Like this is like the outlet for if you're doing like my team or something else. But for the most part, we're gonna have to do circle here, right? And look at that, just a zip, man. I don't know what else to say. We officially have the best passing style in the game. Again, shout out to shout out to 2K Toots for doing the data for the fastest passes, but by default, he found the best passing, the most valuable bang for your buck passing style on the game, second to just Tyrese Halliburton. So again, this is, in my opinion, the best passing style by data. Now, if you want something else, something flashy, whatever, but if you're somebody that, like for me, I don't care about the flashy dunks. I just want quick drops, and these dunks, like everything I have for animations is comp. So I don't want to get blocked. Same thing here. Every second matters. I do not want to get a pass intercepted. I need to get down the court, get the ball down the court as fast as possible. And De'Aaron Fox is the answer. So there you have it, my nephews and nieces. Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the banger, man. You know, when I say back soon on the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.